Hey there, sausage enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel, where we serve up history with a side of humor. Today, we're diving into the sizzling world of sausages, from ancient times to the BBQs of today. So, grab your buns and let's get this meaty journey started. Our story begins in ancient times when humans were basically the original cavemen. Picture this. They discovered that shoving meat into a tube-like casing not only preserved it, but also made it look fancy. And voila! The first sausage was born. Let's move to ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. The Sumerians were not just busy inventing, writing, and building ziggurats. They were also culinary pioneers. Archaeologists have unearthed cuneiform tablets with recipes for what can only be described as Mesopotamian meat magic. The earliest known sausages. Behold, the sacred tablet of sausages. It says here, mix ox meat with barley, add some spices, and encase in animal intestines. It's like the first ever cooking show brought to you by the Sumerian Food Network. Sausages were a big deal in Mesopotamia, so much so that they were often part of religious ceremonies. Imagine offering up a spicy sausage to the gods. No wonder the deities were pleased. They had the original meat lovers club going on. But the Mesopotamian sausage story doesn't end there. These meaty marvels became a form of culinary diplomacy. Kings would exchange sausages as gifts, sealing alliances with the power of perfectly seasoned links. Move over treaties sausages were the real negotiators, so those Mesopotamians knew how to spice up life. Now, let's take a gastronomic journey down the Nile to explore the mysteries of ancient Egypt. Sure, they built pyramids and worshipped cats, but did you know they also had a passion for sausages? For sure, there was no point of building pyramids without a snack. Hieroglyphics reveal that sausages were not just a culinary delight, they were worthy of immortalizing in stone. Here we see a majestic pharaoh enjoying a sausage picnic by the Sphinx. Clearly, sausages were the secret to building the ancient wonders. We know that Egyptians had been making a special type of sausage called mumbar mashi. Some sausage remnants were found in ancient Egyptian tombs. It was made by stuffing cow intestine with beef, lamb, and rice. However, sausages weren't just for the living, they played a role in the afterlife too. Egyptians believed in eternal life. And what better way to prepare for the journey to the afterworld than with a pack of mummy sausages? It's like fast food for the hereafter. As the mighty pyramids rose, so did the popularity of sausages. The workers needed fuel for their monumental tasks, and what better fuel than a good old Egyptian sausage? It's the original pyramid power-up. Building the pyramids is tough work, but with these sausages, we're stacking stones like it's a giant game of meaty Jenga. Even Cleopatra, the legendary queen of Egypt, had a taste for sausages. Legend has it she used the irresistible aroma of sausages to seduce Roman leaders. Talk about a diplomatic delicacy. Let's move east. Ancient Israelites loved to celebrate with a feast, where sausages were the star of the show, symbolizing abundance, joy, and the richness of communal gatherings. But do you know why they brought a grill on their journey through the Sinai desert? It is simple. Because they wanted to ensure they had a sizzling time during the Exodus. After all, wandering in the desert can be a real grilledy pleasure. And after wandering for so long, they decided it was time to spice up their Exodus experience. They even say that sausages, symbolizing prosperity and gratitude, were also offered as sacrifices in a traditional ritual. In fact, every Jewish community had its own version of the ultimate Jewish sausage, from the Portuguese alheira de Mirandola to Ashkenazi kishke to Manhattan's kosher hot dog. Another legend suggests that the mighty Julius Caesar, a man who conquered lands, apparently had a penchant for sausages. They say that he loved them so much that he even tossed them into his famous Caesar salads. Talk about a culinary coup. In the Grand Colosseum, where gladiators clashed and crowds roared, sausages took center stage. The Romans turned grilling into an art form, combining combat with a culinary spectacle, the original grill games. In ancient Italy, there was this really famous sausage called lucanica, which came from Lucania or Basilicata as we know it today. People still use that name for different types of sausages in the Mediterranean. Did you know that during the Lupercalia festival, sausages were a big deal? It was during the time of the Roman Emperor Nero. But why did Nero have an issue with Christians and their sausages? Any guess? He heard they were converting Romans to their faith by turning water into wine and fish into hot dogs. And that was a conversion method he couldn't really digest. And the Roman Senate wasn't just about politics, it was a sausage summit. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, while sausages got a makeover. Europeans started experimenting with different spices and meats. It was like a renaissance, but for sausages. The sausage renaissance. Shakespeare probably wrote sonnets about sausages, we just haven't found them yet. But what about America? Venturing into the agricultural heartlands, we find Native American tribes cultivating the Three Sisters corn, beans, and squash. But they didn't stop there. They mixed these staples with various meats to create delicious sausages, blending flavors in perfect harmony. Smokehouses were the secret weapon of Native American cooks. Using smoking techniques, tribes like the Pacific Northwest's Chinook and Nez Perce created savory sausages that could be enjoyed for months. It was preservation meets perfection. Native American communities celebrated the changing seasons with feasts that featured a variety of sausages made from local game. From venison to rabbit, these sausages captured the essence of the land, honoring the spirit of sustainability. And there you have it, the epic journey of sausages through time. From cavemen to BBQs, sausages have truly left their mark on history and our taste buds. If you enjoyed this meaty adventure, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more savory content, and share with your fellow sausage aficionados.